What's up? It's Roger, and today is Tuesday, September 17th, 2024. It's about 3:57 p.m. and we are back from orientation, day two of orientation. Today was a little bit of a shorter day, not a bad one at all, though. It was pretty decent. Today, um, we did a few things. We learned how to chain the tires. Um, the chains that we learned to throw weren't the like old school like chains. These ones were, I guess, kind of a newer version of those. So we learned how to do those. I noticed some of the trucks in the yard still had like the old school chains, like the actual chains, but majority of them were like this newer style. So I think this company is trying to like switch to mostly those. But we learned how to throw those today. We learned how to slide the tandems and also to slide the fifth wheel, which was really cool. Very easy stuff. We also learned I don't know what the backing is, what it was called. Essentially, it's kind of for like truck stop situations where you pull up close to where you like want to park. You line, your door or yourself with the spot next to where you want to go. You cut sharp right, sharp left, and then you kind of do um, a straight push back to like angle the truck in. If that makes sense. So we learned how to do that. Um, it was super simple day. Nothing really complicated. So that was cool. Um, a lot of these new techniques for me are, well, they're new, right? In trucking school, at least again in Sacramento, you do straight backs and offset parking, right? So some of them are again like the 90s. A lot of that stuff is new to me as a new truck driver, but again, they went fairly well. I did it twice, nailed it pretty much my first shot the first time. Second time, um, I think I started to follow through with it too early. I pushed it straight back until a certain angle, and then I think I should have kept pushing straight back, but I started to follow through with it, and it I think cut it a little bit short. So um, yeah, but other than that, it was a pretty smooth day. We're back at the hotel. We have some more homework to do, um, which isn't a whole lot. It's not due until Thursday. So I'm gonna double check on that, but I'm pretty sure it's not due till Thursday. I did a lot of it this morning. I woke up about 4 and I knocked out a few pages of it. It's like 9 pages in total. I think I did like two or three this morning, so I'll probably do a few tonight. It's just basic stuff going through like company policies, procedures, accidents, as far as the stuff I've done so far. So really simple stuff. But other than that, it was a pretty successful day. We have, I will say, and I'm not going to say any names or anything. We have a couple of guys in the class, and that I don't know how they're gonna do. Um, it's almost like these guys. I almost wonder how they passed their test at the DMV. Um, something as simple as like even straight backing, like a straight back. Uh, Certain things like knowing that, the red valve just supplies air to the trailer kind of thing, like just real basic kind of stuff. And one thing I was talking to one of the instructors or whatever the term is for the guys there at the company, about things that they look for. And one of the things they mentioned is just good decision making, and so some of the guy, again, like two of them in particular, I don't know. And again, I mean, I hope obviously they do well, but I don't know. Some of the decisions they make seem kind of goofy, but it is what it is. Overall, they said, not everybody will make it as far as, you know, into the company because technically we're still um, not like fully hired yet. It is still something we're essentially in a week long interview, and even possibly longer than that, being the being that we still have to train, go out with a mentor, and then still you have to solo out afterwards. So you still have to do like a test and then a driving test, So we're in like a couple week long like interview essentially. So I understand not everyone's going to make it, um, but yeah. So it was again just you know one thing about one of the guys, he just gets really overwhelmed with information. And again, I think it's the way some people, like I know personally one of my good friends, he's his the way his mind works, he's very like analytical. So for him, it's like every step of the process he has to know. And a lot of the times, not with everybody, but a lot of the times we can get, and I say we because I'm the same way, we can get overwhelmed with information, and a lot of times when that happens, you just get even more confused. And there's a technique, or not a technique, there's a saying in sales, keep it simple, stupid, because when you're dealing with some people and you overload them with information, there's an old saying that says a confused mind will always say no, right? So you don't want to overload them too much with information because then it just confuses the heck out of them, and they, it just confuses them. So one of the guys is like that. Again, really cool guy though. Um, this isn't knocking him or throwing any shade at him or whatever. Um, but yeah, and again, they do their best to keep it simple. But some people, again, they're very analytical and they have to know everything, every step, every little knick-knack, every little small details. And a lot of that's not really almost necessary, you know. I get the concept behind it, um, but again, it is what it is. As far as we go, we're doing well, and I'm actually waiting on some DoorDash right now. I ordered some Chinese food, and we're gonna kick back. I'm still, just kind of hanging out here. Watch a little bit of some anime, knock out some assignment stuff, and just kind of relax. So, um, yeah. So for those also wondering, we're going to be doing OTR. Obviously, we're going to be doing what they call the 48 state, the 48, I think, or something is how they refer to it. It's essentially coast to coast, north to south, all 48 states. Um, Here we're going to do obviously not Alaska or Hawaii, but we're going to do all of them, which is my goal. That way I can stay out longer and make more money. Especially considering that now I know I could stay out longer than a month at a time. My goal is to probably grind for, 3 months. And I'll take a week off and then 3 more months or maybe even longer. So essentially, I don't really need to be home. I don't have, again, a wife or kids. So the longer I can stay out and the more money I can make, the better. So, but yeah, thanks again for checking out the video. Right now, we are doing daily uploads, and maybe once we go out next week with a mentor, we'll still do daily uploads. I'll just be uploading them from my phone. So I don't know how the quality is going to be. Even like right now, I'm using a webcam on my laptop, so the quality might not be the best, audio quality, all that. It might not be the best, but eventually we will get a GoPro, probably a few better microphone setup and whatnot as well. And we'll start doing more video editing. Right now, it's just kind of uncut, unedited, just this is what's going on. So, um, but it's cool, you start somewhere and just kind of work from there. So, Anyways, my Chinese food is going to be here any minute now. And that's pretty much all that happened today. So it was a good day, successful day. But yeah, appreciate everyone watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate the folks that have been viewing the videos. Even if you've made it this far, thank you. You don't really, have to subscribe or even like, but I appreciate you at least taking the time out of your day to watch and hear me out. So hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe out there. And until next time, stay safe, stay positive, and we'll catch you tomorrow with another banger of a video. Later.